What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Back working on the EVO. I hope you guys enjoyed the last video of the 1-year transformation. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. It's the entire last year of me working on the EVO wrapped up into one 25-minute video. Lots of changes to the car. The last thing that I did to it were the rally stripes up here. I did the entire length of the car here all the way back, and I even did the wing. For the most part, I am done with the exterior. It's exactly how I want it to look. I've got a few other small little details that I want to do to it. The orange and black theme has come out great. I love the wheel and caliper setup. I think it really complements the stripes well. But the time has come to finally add some power to this thing. Stay tuned. Again, if you didn't see the last video, it's just a 1-year transformation from the time that I got the EVO to as it sits right now. It was my first time doing a full time-lapse video, so go check it out, leave a comment, let me know what you think. I have already added on a few extras to the EVO. I have not had the car tuned yet because I knew that I was going to be upgrading the turbo. It's pretty much just a full bolt-on, so intake, it's got all of the intercooler piping, it's got an upgraded intercooler, and then a full exhaust. Super stoked though, the manifold and the upgraded turbo are some of the last major upgrades before I can finally get this thing tuned. Let me show you what I've got here. I have been trying to do a budget build with the EVO and get as many good used parts as possible. This is pretty obvious what it is. It's an MAP tubular manifold. I did get this thing brand new from MAP, but I did get a pretty good deal on it. I'm a part of pretty much every Facebook EVO group out there, and MAP does do group buys sometimes on things, and that's how I picked this up. And then over here we have the new turbo. Really trying to find good used parts. However, again, I found this brand spanking new. I picked this thing up off of Facebook Marketplace. A guy bought it. He never installed it on his own EVO, and then I turned around and sold it, and I got to reap the benefits. It is built by Boost Lab. I've done a little bit of research on the company as well as the turbo. So as you can see, it is stock frame. Turbine wheel is a TD06H. It has a 60mm compressor wheel. The EVO is still a stock block, so I will have to keep the torque under control, but the turbo should lay down some decent horsepower. First thing that I've got to do is get a lot of stuff removed out of the way so that I can actually get to that back there. Intake has to come off, charge pipe has to come off, strut bar has to come off, and then there's a few other little things that have to come off so that I can actually get to the manifold. Intake is off, the top part of the charge pipe here is off, and then I took the strut bar off, so I should be able to get back here to the manifold and get this thing off a little bit easier now. These bolts are pretty rusty, so I'm going to use some PB Blaster, WD-40, something like that to penetrate through there, and hopefully I can break them loose. The ones up top here don't look as bad, but I'm actually going to be replacing all of this hardware anyway, so I'm going to remove the studs on the top here first so that I can actually just go ahead and get the manifold off. Once I get this out of the way, I will work on getting the studs out of the motor. can see, Manifold is still in the car. I was really trying to make things easy on myself. I wanted to remove these two studs so that I didn't have to actually drop the turbo to pull this thing out of here. I have exhausted every effort and idea I've had to try to get them out of here. I tried doing the 2-nut method. The problem is that I just don't have enough space in here, and I don't have good hardware that is actually small enough to fit on here. I did pick up these grade 10s. Problem with these is they're just too big. They're 17 mil and the socket won't fit around it. And then my last resort, which I really hoped was going to work, is I tried welding the top of the nut on there. I tried it twice. The first time I didn't get really good penetration. The second time I had really good penetration. I have my torque wrench set to 75 foot-pounds. It was clicking at 75 foot-pounds and it wasn't moving, so I did switch over to the regular ratchet and a cheater bar. I'm guessing I was putting somewhere in the range of 80 to 90 foot-pounds on there, and that's when it finally broke the welds. So those studs are definitely in there good. I was able to get the 2 bolts out in the back with no problem at all. I don't really understand why Mitsubishi decided to use studs up here and not just use bolts all the way around. And then I was also able to get all of the nuts off of where it connects the manifold to the head. These outer ones are pretty easy to get to. I did use a couple of little extensions, but what made it extremely easy to get the rest of them out of there, and you could probably use this for the other ones too, is this little type of wrench. The piece of the gasket right here kind of gets in the way, and it's hard to get a regular wrench down in there, but having that little extension right there allows you just to drop it right down in there and you can put it right on those things. Since my plan failed to get these studs out, I am just going to go the regular route. I'm going to have to remove part of the downpipe over here. I'm going to have to drop the turbo down. I'm sure there's plenty of lines I've got to remove for that. That way I can actually get these studs to drop down and I can pull this manifold straight out. All of the lines and brackets are removed, so the manifold and turbo are pretty much ready to come out. This is my first time doing this on an EVO. However, I've done it on the ST before. Just a little bit different in an all-wheel drive vehicle because you have the transfer case blocking a lot of the parts that you need to get to. For anyone else doing this, I tried to take as good a video as I could of all the bolts. I followed the ATP guide on removing this thing. For the most part, everything just requires regular hand tools. However, there are a few bolts that are very, very hard to get to. The brackets for both the oil feed and the oil drain line were pretty hard to get to. I found that if you actually come back and at a different angle, instead of coming up through the drive shaft to just come back from where the downpipe came in, it gives you a really good point of view, and you have to kind of maneuver your hands up front and then look from the back, but those are actually fairly easy to get to once you realize how to do it. Hardest one to get to, and it's on the underside of the car. It's what attaches the bottom of the turbine housing to the block. It's actually not bad to get to once you have the right tools. The specific thing that you need is this 14mm swivel socket. You can go right up through the drive shaft and where the oil pan is at, and this thing will lock right on there. You can actually get to the top of the bolt through the manifold up here if you look closely. I don't know if you can see that there. I soaked it really good for 2 nights in the PB Blaster. Even with the hand tools, I could not get it to budge, so I finally busted out Big Bertha here, and on the 3rd setting down there, it was able to bust it loose. 100%, this is the solution right here. You just need a long extension, and then if it is really rusted on there, you may have to have a high impact. Aside from that, like I said, everything else is pretty much easy to get to. It takes a little while, but you can get to it all. I do have a couple of nuts on the back side of the manifold there, and then I've got a couple of nuts holding the turbo to the manifold. I'm going to slowly start to back those off, kind of drop that turbo down, hopefully get the manifold out, and then pull the turbo out. OEM manifold and turbo are out of the car. I was able to leave all of the lines on and still get it out of there. I threw all of the gaskets over here too. I'm not going to reuse any of these. I'm going to replace all of them with new gaskets. I went ahead and just did a little side-by-side comparison with the new and old manifold. This thing looks so good. And then the turbo over here, obviously. I am not going to be getting the new turbo and new manifold on in this video. However, there is one more thing that I want to do. I'm going to be replacing all of the hardware, at least all of the hardware that I can replace with this titanium hardware. So I'm going to be pulling all of the exhaust studs out of the head. And then obviously these 2 studs over here that were giving me such a hard time, I really want to try to get those out. It's not really necessary that I take these out because I'm using a new turbo, but because these things gave me so much crap earlier, I am determined to get them out. I didn't notice it until I actually got the turbo out, but I was making some progress on that stud on the right side there. I don't think it'll be too difficult to get those out of there. I'm just going to use the 2-nut method to try to get them out, and then I'll do the same thing on the exhaust manifold studs. Some good news and some bad news. The good news is I got all of the exhaust manifold studs out. They were not an issue at all. The 2-nut method worked perfectly. I didn't have to spray any kind of lubricant, PB Blast or anything like that on there. They came right out. Honestly, I could have easily reused these, but I am excited to use the titanium hardware. It looks really nice. The bad news is I did absolutely everything I could possibly think of, and these studs are completely stuck in this thing. I tried the 2-nut method. I tried using PB Blaster. I even tried heating it up with a torch. I tried using my welder over here again to get the nut on there, and it still would not come off. Using the impact just ripped the head off every time. If anyone knows how to get these studs out of here, please drop a comment below. I'm not going to give up. I will try to tackle it again at some point, but I'm not going to worry about it right now because I don't actually have to have those to go on the car. The new turbo will be getting the titanium studs. I am going to end the video here. If you enjoyed the video, if it helped you out in any way, go ahead and smash that like button. Drop a comment below. Let me know what you think of the setup that I'm going with on the EVO. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss anything else going on with the car. And I will catch you guys next time.